filing a title deed, huh?
This is our first business venture together, Mortimer. We're going to own Giorgio's restaurant, darling. Oh, look what's playing at the Lantano County Courthouse Multiplex. Asa Buchanan's Divorces, Part 7. Asa Buchanan versus Blair Buchanan. I suppose you're hoping that Renee Buchanan shows up for this, aren't you? Well, don't plan on sharing your popcorn with her.
Doesn't make sense. Jason has been working so hard to do the right thing.
Hey, Wanda, that was him.
Oh.
That thug who stole my dream. The one who made me that offer I couldn't refuse for my beautiful restaurant from my poor Giorgio's.
Where?
He just walked right past us.
Well, I think you're beginning to see things. Like that policeman who thought he saw drugs on my Jason. Listen, we have to keep the whole Buchanan family in the dark about Jason being arrested because Kevin has had a change of heart. He's going to let Leanne have partial custody of baby Duke.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's wonderful so long as they don't find out that Jason is in jail.
I'm sorry, Leanne. I swear the judge said get here before 10 a.m. I just talked to the clerk. They said noon.
Kevin, please. I've been waiting so many months. A couple hours isn't going to make a difference if it means getting partial custody of Duke. Listen, I know this is really hard for you, but I have to tell you what an incredible gift it is.
Look, hey,
Kevin,
let's
it
not
means so much to me.
not make a big deal out of this, all right?
I just want to let you know how much I appreciate it.
Hey, look who's over here.
Wanda, hi. Mr. Love, how are you? What are you guys doing here?
Did you folks come down to watch my grandfather go into battle with, what, wife number 7?
No, we just came to file some papers. Ralph just sold his restaurant, his Giorgio's.
Oh, you did?
For a good price, I hope.
Well, let's just say it was hard to turn down.
Kevin. Thank you for not harming Grandpa Asa. It was very generous of you to let Leanne have partial custody of Duke. I'm very proud of you. Come on, we better go do our work. Excuse us, please.
So when do you think Asa's divorce hearing is going to start?
Well, probably any minute now. He could probably use some support in there.
Do you want to go in and... Well, we could sit while we're waiting.
You don't want to go in there, do you?
Well, if it would make you feel better.
Okay, we gave the reporters...
Oh, yeah, like they don't know where we're going, Tina? I tell you, I'm just not looking forward to hearing that steamy testimony about your affair with Blair. You're right.
Just take one moment for a few questions. Mr. Holden, would you mind stepping closer to Mrs. Buchanan?
Did you really sleep with her in the house?
Any problems with poison ivy?
Well, let's go inside, please.
Mr. Buchanan?
Mr. Buchanan,
Any
are the
word?
allegations that your wife is making true?
You can stay the hell out of my face and quote me. Won't you touch me?
Sorry, Asa. It's your last chance. You sure you want to go through with this?
Why wouldn't I? Your only witness has gone up in smoke. Sonny, the slutty maid.
You may have scared Sonny out of town, but you don't frighten me.
It's payback time, Blair. Be ready to pack your bags, because you're leaving town on the first bus.
Are you going to lie, Kane?
Tina.
Just answer me yes or no. Kane, this is your chance to repair the damage that you've done to Luna and to Max. So what are you going to do? Are you going to be honest like the decent, brave man that I hope that you are? Or are you going to lie again like a money-grubbing coward?
Well, those are my only choices.
I mean, Kane, I am serious. You have a decision to make. Do you want to lose Asa? Or do you want to lose me? Giorgio's is absolutely and legally ours. Imagine us owning a gourmet restaurant and a laundromat for dirty money. I have to powder my nose. And then, why don't we go over to the restaurant and give the kitchen a white glove inspection and see what needs to be changed?
I'll wait for you in the car.
Fine.
Renee, may I speak to you?
Oh, look, Dr. Byrne, or whoever you really are, if you don't leave me alone, I'm going to have to get a restraining order. Do you understand? District Attorney Gannon told me himself that there is no possible way that Carlo Hesser could still be alive. So please, stop this morbid impersonation of yours, and please stop harassing me. Carlo Hesser is dead. Leave him in peace. Is any of this getting through to you?
Absolutely. Now, if you'll give me a chance to get through to you, let me talk to you for 5 minutes. Please, just 5 minutes of your time. Let me buy you a friendly cup of coffee. A friendly chat. Please.
All right. 5 minutes, 1 cup of coffee.
Mortimer? Mortimer? Kane. What's the problem? Oh, was it that part where you have to put your hand on the Bible and swear to tell the truth?
Well, I'm sure that wouldn't give you pause, Alex.
I don't have the same kind of problems that you do. Trying to figure out whom to obey. Your tyrannical boss, Asa, or your equally tyrannical sweetheart, Tina. Here's a radical thought. Asa is just as corrupt deep down as you are. He just has to act legitimate because he's in business. Tina, well, she acts like a proper, upstanding citizen. Meanwhile, she's trying to get away with whatever she can, whenever she can. Now, why would a guy like you want to hang out with hypocrites like them? Why don't you just accept yourself for who you really are? You know, you're just as crooked and cute as the day is long, and I don't know why you would want to pretend to go to the straight and narrow. I don't hear any protestations, Kane. I guess that means that Alex is right, huh? Why don't you just quit trying to fight it? You'll feel a whole lot better.
Fight what, Tina?
Fight the fact that you'll never be anything more than a common crook. I would never say common.
So, Asa Buchanan and Blair Daimler were married in June of 1992. We will prove that since that time, Blair Daimler Buchanan and the co-respondent named in our suit, Max Holden, have had and continue to have an adulterous relationship, the pattern of which was clearly in place the day Mr. and Mrs. Buchanan were taking their sacred vows of matrimony.
We will prove that it is precisely because she revered her wedding vows that Mrs. Buchanan chose not to speak up, to protest the acts of mental and physical cruelty she was suffering at the hands of her husband, Asa Buchanan. It was not until Mr. Buchanan committed the ultimate act of cruelty, suing for divorce on malicious and fabricated grounds designed to slander my client's reputation, that she was forced to speak up to defend herself, countersuing on grounds of cruel and barbarous treatment.
Are you prepared to call your first witness, Mr. Kilgore?
I am, Your Honor. I'd like to call the plaintiff himself, the man who has suffered this woman's betrayal and cruelty, Mr. Asa Buchanan.
Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
I do.
So, Mr. Buchanan, would it be safe to say that your marriage to Renee was a happy one?
Well, we had our ups and downs like most married people. Yes, I think we were happy enough.
Except there was something missing.
We weren't able to have a child. Otherwise, I couldn't have asked for a better wife.
So, when Blair Daimler appeared on the scene...
Slithered is a better word. She slithered into my garden like a snake. That's how I put it.
Objection.
Sustained. Mr. Buchanan, just answer the question.
You weren't just looking for something extra, a little spice for a marriage going stale.
Oh, no, not at all. No, I've always liked to help young people. And Blair had such drive and ambition, it kind of reminded me of myself. So I thought I'd help her business-wise. She had this gutsy plan to get control of that filthy rag, the intruder. So I decided to lend her the money to do it, not knowing her secret agenda, which was to destroy her aunt, Dorian Lord. But then again, Blair's whole life was nothing but a series of secret agendas.
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. Mr. Buchanan.
Mr. Buchanan, in your opinion, do you think that the jewelry company that she got you to lend her the money to start was one of her secret agendas?
Oh, yes, yes. See, I thought I was just helping out an eager young entrepreneur. But what I was really doing was giving Blair a big excuse to be grateful to me.
And what's so wrong with that?
Because she calmed me with gratitude and a strong feeling of love. Like the old fool I am, I believed her.
Even though you knew she had been involved with Max Holden?
Oh, she swore that was over.